Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Black Eel Plays, where we are still working on our current run of our red and blue randomized Soullink hardcore Nuzlock. And we're gonna see if we can do well. So Mike has to level up a little bit before we face Blaine together. However, I'm ready, but clearly he's texting somebody, so it makes it more fun.
No, I'm
Um,
not texting.
Watching a video, which is even funnier.
Nope. Work.
Oh, how dare you? How dare you have a real job? Um, and we actually have a lot to talk about today, which is also fun. Well, when I say a lot, I'll say more than what is normally played, which is like normally more than zero. So that being said, what were your thoughts on Mega Hulocha?
Halucha.
Halucha! I love it.
I, it never fails to amaze me.
How bad
Like,
you
I
like it.
understand not knowing like names and words, but like you
I
just like take things like from it goes from center field and you take it like it doesn't go to left field, it doesn't go to out of bounds. You take it to like who knows where.
Nobody's
You
been able to
add
find the
letters,
ball.
you take them away, you add an accent to it where it shouldn't be. It's
Wait,
like
wait, Mega Halucha.
I like it. It
I I have to say, like, to be fair, I think we discussed this. I definitely we've just discussed this together, whether it's on this or not. That always there's some megas that are kind of just like and then the last two we've gotten are actually. I personally like the last two.
I know like when I talked about like Mega Victory Bell, I was like at first I didn't really it wasn't too
I'm
really
not dis-
crazy
but I
about
think
it,
it,
but
but I
then
think
as I've gotten more into it, I'm like, you know what? No, I actually really like it.
correct.
And then the
I
same thing with Mega Halucha. I think it's I think it's really good. Um,
Yeah,
I
it definitely does a good job. I'm more curious about like, and again, we won't know at this game, but I'm very curious to see like what the abilities would be. Like obviously we're pretty sure that Mega Victory Bell is going to be, um, oh my God, no, I almost said coercion,
corrosion,
corrosion.
Cor-
Thank you.
corrosion.
Um, but I'm curious about what that one is. But we'll see. I mean, obviously we'll have to wait and see for that stuff. But I do like that they're like little by little showing us more and more megas,
Yeah.
um, and they're doing it in such a way that it's really cool.
Oh yeah, definitely. I like their reveals. I think
And each one's been different. Each
it's
one's been
goofy.
very different.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like meaning like I don't
Um
mean just the megas. I mean like how they're introducing them.
oh yeah. Um I mean, obviously, I know. When I was texting you, I was like, "Oh, everyone's nervous that it was going to be another Mega Machamp." Obviously, I didn't mean Mega Machamp because obviously they got the,
No, but it's
it's
another
got,
form from a champ. I knew what you meant.
yeah. But like even still, I think it would have been interesting if we got a Mega Machamp because technically, when Halucha, like Machamp, because I was looking at things that were being talked about online and uh Machamp is always the one that's like the guinea pig kind of thing, where it's like when new fighting types or something comes in that's supposed to be that supposed to be the powerhouse of the generation. Machamp is the one that gets beat. So like when Gen 6 first came out and Halucha was first introduced, he already beat Machamp. So I thought it would have been a cool turnaround to be like, oh, you know what? Now Machamp gets a mega in order to beat his weakness,
Well,
flying type.
I think the whole idea was I think that was kind of their point on doing that advertisement
Oh,
where
absolutely.
it was
It was
like,
supposed to tease people like, oh, is it actually going to be? And then,
well, that was
getting
the
the
whole thing.
Halucha.
Well, that was the whole thing with it's like because all their right now it's looking like all their megas were um, leaked. Now, when I say it that
Oh, yeah.
way,
Because
but
they
because
were leaked
so
in
far it's literally been three for three right now.
3 for 3 so far.
I
And
will say
obviously, we know
I
we've
don't think
talked about some of them.
I will say I don't think the designs were 100% accurate on all of them. I think Halucha was a little bit different from the one I saw. Um,
I think it was. like when we're saying like it was a little bit different, I think it was pretty spot on, except for a few minor details that
That's no, no.
probably was.
But what I'm saying is, like, I'm wondering if they'll. I'm hoping that some of them are not exactly the same, but they also
Oh
could
yeah,
have been they also could have purposely leaked fake megas as well, because they've.
also true.
I mean,
Yeah,
they
like
could have known that there was going to be a leak, and they thought this would be a great way of doing that. But yeah, I definitely was very happy with that. Um,
I don't think. I mean, I don't. So the way that the leak happened, it was like this. They got data mined,
yeah.
so there was no way that it would have been like, oh, we knew it was coming because they
No, but they could have
obviously
changed.
was.
Let me rephrase it this way. It
I,
more the
I
fact
think
that like
when
they
they,
could still change things.
I think when they got hacked, their stuff they hadn't finalized it yet, so they were still making adjustments.
Okay,
So
fair enough.
like that's what I was trying to get at is, uh, everything that they had found. I have a feeling that it was what they were was the megas, but it's just like their final design just needed to be a little bit tweaked because this was leaked back in like if I think like over the winter, like in March or February, that it the
I
first.
think you're right, and I think everyone was kind of just like this isn't real type of thing.
Yeah,
And then we're now realizing that maybe
maybe this wasn't as fake as we thought.
maybe we're gonna look at what they leaked earlier and figure that out. But no, I was very happy with it. I'm very curious to see. I'm curious about how many megas are gonna be in or who are gonna how many megas are they gonna show before the release of the game?
I think they're going to leave. I think most of them are going to be leaked, and I think like the big ones are going to be held back. I
Well,
think
like, because the
the
other thing
ones.
too is like even in that leak, we never saw another Mega Charizard. There's supposed to be another one.
Well, that was a fan theory. Doesn't
That's also
necessarily
true.
mean there
You're
is.
right. You're right. You're absolutely right. Because the idea was there was an X, there's a Y, and now there's a Z. The dog dead.
My dog just like jumped.
I heard. That's why I asked.
What happened, puppy?
She got
What's the
scared.
matter?
She saw your face.
I thought maybe she saw the cat and she went tried to
Honestly, would
chase
have
it,
been funnier,
but
Mike, is if you would have said, "I thought she saw your face."
I'm sorry I was a little bit more distracted about like what had just happened with
No,
my dog than
I like how you're like. I was thinking of the safety of my animal, and you have the nerve to make jokes about it.
you're trying to make a funny like
Yeah,
yes it was funny but it wasn't on the forethought of my mind.
no, that's fair. But to be fair, would I have been surprised? No. But no, I wanted to talk about that one, and then
I can still hear you, just I just want to check in the hallway real quick.
no, no problem. The other thing, when you get back, I want to talk about Hulk versus Godzilla.
Oh, that was wild.
Oh no, that's why I want to talk about it because I have. When I say notes, this is the first. Literally, it's the first time a winner of the death battle was not part of the title of the death battle.
Legit. Like that was like I know we talked about it for like 2 seconds before in text message, but it was uh you know it took turns that we weren't expecting. There were traits about
So,
each character that neither of us knew,
so
and
my big thing was the Godzilla where it's like it's an avatar, and I was
yeah,
like, this guy is just Darkseid. I wasn't
but
prepared for that. I'm
yeah,
like,
it's
Fred,
like
we got a goddamn Darkseid, and I'm like, well, this is gonna. And as soon as that happened, I said, oh, I guess I'm wrong. I guess the Hulk isn't gonna win because my thought process was Hulk was gonna win, and I did make sure to put in my video like technically I was wrong because it was technically Bruce, but
it technically was not Hulk. Hulk didn't actually do anything.
I well he did and didn't at the same time because he didn't have
Like
strength,
yeah, like he
but Hulk by himself could not have done it.
Hulk. If Banner did not have the science, I was seeing people comment. It's like Hulk didn't beat Godzilla. Science beat Godzilla.
But also,
So
but they made that very clear too in the death battle.
yeah,
But the other thing too
absolutely.
was Godzilla couldn't beat Hulk.
No, which was something that I didn't realize was a thing. Like I didn't.
I
I never.
agree with you.
I did. I didn't know that Hulk could come back from dead. Like I knew that he had insane and
So
health
since
regenerator.
so supposedly now Hulk, the real Hulk, the one below all, is like the original Hulk, which is supposed to be like literally worse than all the devils combined.
Yeah, which was all new information for me. I'm
No,
just
no.
like, what is
So
going on?
I will say this. I knew that that existed. I don't think I registered like that. Now makes him like immortal.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah,
I'll
I
say
didn't
it
know
that
that.
way.
I thought
I thought
like
it just made him stronger. As weird as that sounds, because it's weird to think about, but like I just
yeah.
assumed he got stronger because of it, because they were adding more powerhouses, so they were like, oh, they're gonna make the Hulk stronger, so he's the strongest there is.
Hmm.
But no, I wasn't prepared for that. But I do like how it was like literally like multiple battles, and the Hulk just getting killed constantly and then coming back.
Hulk
'Cause
Hulk did not have the ability to defeat Godzilla until
Ultima,
Banner gave him
Ultima Godzilla specifically.
Ultima Godzilla until Banner gave him the ability to not even beat him. I mean, this one is the part that like it's for interpretation. Whether you believe that he killed Ultima or if he just banished him so that way he could not
Come back. So
because
the idea is, I get your point. You're absolutely correct. I'm
because
just
in because it's one of those things where Ultima Godzilla could not die. Like
correct. I think the idea was they're going, and like I said,
crap
they did state it in the game. I mean, in the game,
in the video.
in the video, that like they stopped the multiverse of it
Hmm.
in
Hmm.
the anime or whatever it was, and so like it beat him, but I don't think they ever stated it killed him, like
Yeah.
in the actual like anime. But like to them, Ultima was gone. So they like
Yeah.
meaning like so like I get the interpretation of it, but I think for me the main point was there was nothing that Godzilla could have done to stop the Hulk. So this was the
Hmm.
closest thing to it.
Yeah.
So I liked it. I was very surprised. I
when
also
when they when they were going through the like the previews, there's always one in every season so far that I end up watching where I'm like, I wonder if they're gonna pull a um Chuck Norris and who
well,
is
this one
where
could have been the one,
that
and
I
this
thought
almost
this
was the
was
one.
going to be. Yeah.
To
I
be
I
But I
thought
will say I only thought that after watching the beginning of the
Oh
video.
yeah. Yeah,
Oh
when we're seeing the previews where it
yeah,
was like neither of them could die and they just keep coming back and back and back and it's
yeah.
like
And I'm
okay,
like,
so
oh,
like
okay.
how can this end? And
I
that's when Banner comes out of left field and
I kind of agreed with you, but then all of a sudden I'm like, something's got to happen because they keep showing him dying all the time.
hmm
Like
hmm
somebody's got to win because they would have already just like blown up the whole universe at this point.
and I mean the thing is that they were showing obviously they were too showing Banner working while Hulk was getting killed constantly. So it's like
Yeah,
okay, something is brewing. It's
correct,
just what?
correct. But I thought that was really cool. Um,
I it was a great death battle. Like I know you've been telling me that I have to watch some, and this was the first one that it popped up in my feed, so I remembered. So I was like, okay, I have to
well,
watch this.
I'm glad you watched this one, but before seeing it, I wouldn't have thought this was the one to get you back into it because I would have thought like there was just monster versus monster. I mean, I'm talking about before I watched it. You know what I'm saying? Um,
I mean, even still, it's like
but oh,
because
so good.
when you first told it to me, you said it was Hulk versus
Oh,
it
it
was
was
Hulk.
Gorilla.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
sent
it was.
Gorilla. So I was like, do you mean Gorilla Grodd? And I'm just like, that is not a fair fight whatsoever. It's like
No, no.
Grodd going to use his
And
psychic
then I
powers to try to like,
and then I literally go Godzilla, and you go, I that's definitely a closer match.
yeah,
Um,
like,
It was obviously. I think for me though, I keep forgetting that the Hulk is as strong as he is, but because I had a concern about size. Size was obviously another concern I had.
yeah,
Now I know
obviously.
size doesn't always mean like, oh, it's going to like just automatically win.
Oh yeah,
But that's why they don't do a lot of like mecha suits um death battles anymore, because what they're learning is like the size discrepancy in universes is like, oh, it's the size of a skyscraper. Oh, this one's the size of a planet.
yeah. I
Um,
understand.
so like they've stopped doing that as much, unless of course obviously they're similar in size.
Yeah.
But no, I thought that was really cool. I like that one. Yeah, I'm trying to think of all the other death battles. Like there was definitely a bunch this season that I
There was a
felt like
bunch that you were telling me that you wanted me to watch, and because it never popped up
popped
on
up.
my feed, I always never thought of it. Um,
Well,
but I know one of them was a Green Lantern, I believe.
oh, so um, Kyler Rennie? No, give me a minute.
Kyle Rayner.
Kyle Rayner, thank you. Um, Master Chief versus Doom Remastered was incredible.
Yeah, that one I was in. That one I was interested in because it was.
Kratos versus Azura, Ghost Rider versus Spawn.
I saw that one.
It
Yep,
was
that was
pretty
this
good.
season.
2025, yeah. I think there
Wow.
was a lot in
Okay.
2024 you didn't see.
I think that too. I
The
think
other
that
one,
one. I
the
think
other
in
one was
2024 I was
Spider-Man versus Deku.
okay. I think the one in 2024 I was just picking, and there was only a couple that I saw because there were many of them were characters I did not know.
Ooh, they're gonna do Gru versus Mastermind at some point. That'd be nice, actually. That one's gonna be a definite like war battle
Gru versus Mass. Oh wait, Gru is
from Despicable Me.
yeah as a yeah minions. That's what it was popping in my head.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
And um Mastermind. Which one was that from?
Um, literally, I'm gonna sound like a dick when I say this, but it literally the name of the movie was called Mastermind. Will Ferrell voices the big blue brain guy.
Megamind?
Oh,
Is it?
what did I say?
You said Mastermind?
Oh, my apologies, Megamind. I apologize.
Oh, okay. So
That's
like
on
when you
me.
said
No, no, no. You're correct. I'm wrong. I'm sorry.
no, no,
I'm
no.
sorry.
When you said Mastermind, I instantly thought Megamind, but then I was like, no, he said Mastermind. Maybe I'm wrong, and okay, but
Oh no, the
but
other one I wanted you to see was Shigaraki versus I can't even pronounce the other name. Shigaraki and which is weird that I could say that name. Mahito, Mahato. That one was it was you would be grossed out in the best way possible. It's a bunch of just like flesh. They were
just
attacking each other with
flesh.
flesh. They were just it's hard to explain other than that. Like it's really hard.
I feel like
Oh,
they
that's right. They're doing Ash versus Yugi this season too. This year.
oh, okay, because they did a Pokemon versus Digimon already.
I'm curious about how they're gonna do Yugi though. I'm assuming they're gonna.
All right, all of my mons are at 47 now. Finally,
All right, so you
so
ready?
I'm
Oh,
gonna
and
go
it's
heal
they're also gonna do Aang versus the Traveler.
the Traveler. What is the Traveler from?
I don't know.
Because in my head,
Gen-
the Traveler's Destiny, and I'm like, that's definitely wrong.
Genshin Impact.
Oh, okay,
I don't.
interesting.
I legitimately don't know more than that. Only because I don't know the character.
Yeah,
Um, I obviously know Aang.
you sure?
Sometimes. Are you ready?
I just
Who's
I
saying?
want to.
Who's saying? Oh, you know what?
Yeah,
No, I want to start with Alakazam.
yeah. I'm starting with Dragonite. All right. If I
OG.
remember correctly, I think. I, oh, I hope you one shot. Okay. So say if you don't one shot him, he's gonna be a menace for you.
I just no, it is, but it's just so funny to me. Like that's the first one that comes out.
Yeah. So it
He's
went
got two Dittos.
Magikarp, Aerodactyl, Pidgeot.
Oh, this one
I
actually.
don't remember you facing two Dittos, to be honest. I was about to say I feel like this was a tougher fight for you, but
I think something happened with Goblin. Something happened the last time with Goblin. I think.
yeah, that might have been. And my
Oh, this
last
is.
mon is a Clefable.
Oh, okay, hold on. I think it also had to do with the ability it has. I mean, not the ability. The TM.
The move.
Yeah, I don't remember what it was. Oh, it was Mimic. It was
Huh.
using my moves against me.
Oh, I don't have room.
I just
Mm.
named them. All right. Well, that was actually what we were expecting. Um, we're gonna
Ooh.
head over there right away to go face our well, build up our team as much as we can, and then beat Giovanni.
Oh, I got sword dance out of from him.
I got a mimic, and if I remember correctly, that actually almost killed me.
That could be a dangerous move.
Because correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe I'm remembering it wrong, but isn't in this gem? It you use the move right away, and then it's now learned after that. Correct?
I
Meaning
believe
like
it. I
teaches it, but
believe it
also
is the
uses
last
it.
move. Yeah,
Yes,
it becomes the last move that's used. Yeah, I
correct. But what I'm
believe.
saying is, it's like let's say I used flamethrower or like thunderbolt. If it survives, it uses thunderbolt, but then mimic changes to thunderbolt.
I I I I think so,
Because I
but
think in
I
the
I
newer
don't.
ones, I think it's you change it, and I don't remember to be honest with
All right, so I guess we're gonna battle the trainers here because we need to get to 49.
you. Well, 50.
Is it 50?
Well, we don't have to make it to 50, but yes, it's 50.
Okay. So I was like, I think so. So if we're going to 50, are we keeping Alakazam on the team or are we taking him out for Mewtwo Articuno?
I
If the level cap is 50.
look it up.
Yeah, I was gonna say just double check because I don't want to cheat on the last gym.
Yeah, it's 50.
Okay, so do you want to
I
keep?
feel like no. I feel like let's keep this team because if we're gonna build them up, there's no point in adding them to the team now. I know it's gonna sound weird to say. Hear me out, because in the event, I have a fear that something's gonna happen. Can I just say that? And I'm not
I
blaming
mean,
you. I'm blaming myself as well.
no,
If
no, no. That's fine. I just wanted to. That's why I
we
asked.
we can't like we you're right. We physically are able to. I am too scared to. Is that a fair statement?
No, that's perfectly fine. Um, so not a problem.
I kind of wish these trainers had stronger vocals, like level wise.
Hmm, forgot. Whatever. What are they like? Low 40s?
No, they're high 30s.
Oh, that's even worse.
So like the this is 43, and it's because he has one Pokemon.
Yeah.
Honestly, for some reason, I thought when he did Quick Attack, he was gonna crit and kill me. I
The
don't know
most
why.
powerful quick attack ever.
I wish I had an answer as to why I thought that, but I legitimately was terrified, and I like froze mentally. I was like, "Don't freak out." Oh, so what they did? So I finally beat the team leader, and I'm not. I have not battled the Elite Four yet, but I'm at the Elite Four for Platinum,
Hmm.
and I'm glad I looked up their teams. They made their team so much better for Platinum than they did in Diamond and Pearl.
Yeah, you were mentioning that like the leader when you were facing him, you were so unprepared for how strong he was, how much stronger he was.
Well, though that leader, but I'm talking about for the Elite Four, they also made stronger too. Um,
Oh, okay.
like their team, I shouldn't say stronger because I think level wise, I think they're the same, but
Hmm.
they have a better team.
Hmm.
Like the bug, like they also now only have one non typing on their team instead of like the three that they used to have in Diamond and
What?
Pearl.
I'm sorry. You're gonna have to explain that. One non-typing.
So in Diamond and Pearl, you know how each Elite Four member is a specific type.
Yeah.
In Diamond and Pearl, like although that was their typing in there, Pokemon had those moves, like fire
And
moves.
and some of them did had like different.
Like Flint, who's the fire guy, had a Steelix and a Drift Bloom.
Yeah. Yeah. And in platinum, he was all fire.
I think he has one non-fire, but like that's
Okay. Now
significantly
I
better.
now I now I understand.
And like they also made it so most of the team is Gen 4 Pokemon, which also made their teams better.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like the bug guy now has Yan
Yan Mega.
Mega.
And the only problem with that one is like the fire guy still has more than one fire that has more than because there's only like two fire types in Gen 4.
Well, it's Mag Mor. He has a Mag Mortar now, and then he always had
Magmortar,
Infernape.
Infernape.
Yep, and that's it.
So, okay. So
Well,
so
no, but
then
what I'm saying, but he only had the one. Is more of what I'm getting at. He only had Infernape before.
um
That was always
yeah,
the
I was
thing that
okay.
weirded me out was like them having so many Pokemon that were also like not their type.
Yeah. Yeah. I think their idea was that that's going to make it tough and then it really didn't.
Well, I feel like it did. Hear me out. I think it did because your idea was, oh,
Well,
he's
you're going
fire.
in expecting it to be tougher because like you're preparing for one thing and then it doesn't, but at the end of the day, especially from that gen where they start introducing stab and everything
Well,
else
I was
because
also
of
gonna
that.
say too, like you if that Pokemon, if your water type gets knocked out, you're not gonna be that hurt because not all his team is fire.
Yeah. Yeah, there's
There's, I mean, there's positives and negatives. We can agree on that.
yeah.
Tentacruel, interesting.
Um
Ooh, oh no, Speedball. Ooh, a credit. Goodbye. Oh, you know what I just realized?
uh,
You know the guy who was literally in all the Star Wars shows, and he was also in Gen V for a little bit before he got killed. The actor, oh gosh, he was the mayor in or the governor.
oh, yeah, 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 yeah.
You know what I just realized or just learned? He's the voice of Mr. Krabs.
Yeah, I saw that a little while ago. I was like, you got to be kidding me.
And you know what's sad? Like it makes 100% sense
Now
when I
that
hear
now that you hear it, now that you know and
when
have
I
the
hear
face,
it.
it's like I
I hear it.
understand.
I hear it now. But like
Yep,
I never would have guessed it. If that makes sense
absolutely.
to you.
I think there was one more character that I saw that he voiced that I was like had no idea.
At that point, I think I like quit. No, there wasn't. You're right. I think there was another one, and I don't know. I don't know it off the top of my head. I mean,
Yeah.
let's see what you got. Ooh, a Moltres. That might be a problem.
Nah, you're fine.
I was concerned. But he does learn Fury.
Oh, he does?
Yeah.
Oh, I do not remember that. But if he
Well,
does, it would
here
be after
is.
level 50
I think you're actually correct. Oh, you know
because I'm
what?
pretty sure he only
No,
gets peck and fire spin before 50. If anything, maybe the most is like 49 or something.
I would say I think you're right. I think you're right. Because technically, the game doesn't think you'd ever have him before then.
Yeah. All right. I believe
Because
after
like
this trainer, I
realistically.
have faced everyone in the gym.
Oh, really? Already?
Yeah.
Wait. Oh wow. Wait.
I
Oh
think.
wow. This is the last guy.
Yeah. Right.
Oops. uh,
No,
I thought I had more.
there's not that many trainers. That's why, you know. Um. So I guess we have to train. Um.
You are really just raising up your defense and special. I mean, we should be fine with this one. Even Peck shouldn't. Yeah, didn't even have a chance to Peck. Um.
Well, I'm back in the Cinnabar Mansion because that's right now. That's the place that gives me the most XP, unless we go to
No,
Victory Road.
which we can't get to.
Valid. You would be correct with that. Yep. That is
So
true.
like you're right, but you're wrong.
Mm-hmm. Uh,
I hate the bummer. I have to do it this way. Oh,
Stop
so
missing your raps.
all right.
My
So
God.
my family and I were deciding how we're gonna spend the $1 billion that we win tonight,
Oh
and
yeah, yeah.
yeah. So we spent a lot of time discussing what we were going to do, um, which was very nice. Um, a lot of nice stuff. Um,
Wait, when you win the billion, do you want to hand over just like 1 million?
so you weirdly enough, you don't want me to do that. You'd rather me buy you stuff than actually give you cash.
Yeah, I mean, I would get taxed out of the wazoo for that. Yeah, absolutely. Do
So thank you, Scott. You're welcome.
you want to make my payments? Do you want to pay off my house and pay off my car for me?
And I have to think about how big my beach house is going to be first, and how much it's going to set me back before I do that.
I can tell you that the house and the car is less than $1 million. So you would
I no, Mike. I understand that, but I might need to make sure that I have enough.
you might have a little extra.
Yeah, I want to make sure that I have extra after I'm done with the beach house that I am thinking about building.
Okay.
Um,
Oh, building, not even buying.
well, correct, because I feel like what I've been looking at, and this is
It's just
some
not nice enough.
what's been funny is not related to the $1 billion jackpot. Nothing related to that whatsoever. But I was watching a show about buying a house debt free, like meaning like you buy a house, and you're becoming debt free, like you don't have
Mhm,
to. So anyway, I was watching that, but that show finished because it literally just the first season was finished last like the end of last year, so season two hasn't come out yet. So then
mhm.
the next thing that popped up is $1 million home buyers, and of course I watched it because it was there. And
Because I had level 50. Okay.
I was just like, I gotta watch this, and I did. And I literally, there was a couple of houses on there where I legitimately, as if I could buy the house. Okay, just like as if you're spending that much money, why do you have to put still much work into it still? And I'm like, Scott, you can't buy the house. Why are you still talking about it?
It's one of those things where like it always it always sticks in my head where it's like if you can afford to do this, everything else is just minuscule. So it's like
I
which is a terrible mentality in today's world.
Which I get your point, but I think for me, in that sense, I'd rather build it. You know what I'm saying? Because at that point, you're getting it exactly how you want. And if money's not an
Well,
object, then money's not an object.
okay, if money's not an object, then yes. But like
I mean,
because
if you
it's
have
one
a,
of those things
but my whole
like
thing is like,
if you're building a new house nowadays, unless you have connections, they're gonna be putting in an expensive house, they're gonna be putting cheap things inside of it to make sure that they make a good profit on it. So it's like it's not as good as it's not as great as you would think it is,
that's why, luckily,
unless you like you said, money is not an option.
well, that's my whole thing. But I also know a guy who builds houses.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah, also not related to the $1 billion. I don't think I need to keep saying it, but it's true. It's unrelated to the $1 billion that I don't have.
Well, if I stop hearing from Scott, if these recordings stop going up, it's not because Scott doesn't want to do it. It's because he thinks he's too good for it now.
No, no, I would still do it in a heartbeat. But there'll be definitely changes. Like the mic will actually work.
He'll
But
have a
it's
good setup.
with setup, better lighting, better camera. All of a sudden
We
you
won't
can
have to
see.
worry about Scott getting abducted by the mystery hole behind him that isn't
No,
actually there.
I think I, if anything, I'd have like R.L. Stein or Stephen King like design the house for me. So that way it's still spooky, but it's fancy spooky.
keep keep the true spirit of what it was. Uh,
Pretty much. But no, so we were talking about that. It was hilarious us talking about it because we were like, legitimately talking about what we would do.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, it always comes up. It's like, oh, what would you do if you
well,
could, if
especially because it's
you're,
so. What's funny is we never talk about it unless it hits 700 million or more. It's so funny.
dude.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's not that I shouldn't say it's never talked about, but it's not like the main topic of conversation unless it's that high, and then it's like, well, I think based on the way the market is right now, I think we should be looking for a house.
now, now that we have a chance.
Now that we have the money, and I laugh every time because we do it as if we've won, and we just have way too much fun with it. Um,
That's funny.
we talked about all the gags we would do to piss off family members. And obviously, I'm not
I
gonna
could
say.
imagine you torturing your family with it.
Oh no! Like we have a group of we have a I the family has decided all the stuff we're doing just to piss off people, and then actually spend money the appropriate way.
That's funny. That makes it
Um,
better.
it does because what's funny is you would think like, oh, that's such a waste of money, but like you said, like it's the stuff that we would be doing to piss people off would be less than $100,000. It might. I'm not gonna lie to you. It may be 150,000. But but what I'm saying is like, if you won the billion, that would be nothing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But just the things I would do. Honestly, all joking aside, like, we really legitimately talk about it. Like the first thing I would do, as weird as it sounds, is I'd fix up this house, like outside, dorm it, everything up, like actually finish the upstairs and everything. Redo the basement to the way I want it. Not that it needed much, just removing all the carpet and putting new floor in, and then
Mm.
painting it. Um, but then I would then look for property to then build a house.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say like instead of like obviously fixing it up would be better because then you can sell it for more. But like I was gonna say like the first thing you would have done would be to actually find a better like a nicer house than what you already have.
Definitely, but I feel like it would take time. So, like, as weird as it sounds, like I'm at least not oblivious to like the world. I know that's weird to say, but like I knew it wouldn't be something like I even with money, it would not be a change that would happen immediately.
Oh yeah, because I mean it's always one. I mean obviously with the fact that you have what $1 billion or however many. What is it? Is it a billion? Over a billion?
It's over a billion. I think I believe it's advertised as 1 bill, but it could be like 1.1 now.
Oh, okay. Um,
But like you get my point. Like it's like so.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm just saying a billion, just because I don't know the exact. We'll eventually like obviously if nobody wins, like it's gonna be a big thing about arts are gonna be one
It's gonna
point
keep
seven.
going. Yeah,
Yes, but
yeah.
it's gonna go up exponentially until somebody wins because the more the jackpot is, the more people spend on it.
Oh yeah, because more people are gonna continue. More and more people. Like there are some people that are like, oh, I'm not gonna do it unless it hits a certain amount. Like you guys.
Stupid too.
Like I think I remember in college, you were like, yeah, I don't ever buy a scratch ticket or whatever unless it hits $1 billion, and I was like, oh, you're a fancy broad.
Yeah, pretty much. Which obviously has significantly changed. Very much so. Um, I'm even hoping to win the 20 million base
I was gonna say,
jackpot.
like, like yeah, even winning 1 million is like
Oh,
a big
100%.
deal.
Are you kidding me? 100%. I would take that in a heartbeat. But I'm talking about like jackpot wise. Like realistically, it was just that. But no, I think for the what I should have said, and I don't think I really said it right, um, is like I don't like I don't buy tickets consistently. I will admit to that.
Yeah, yeah,
But I only do it consistently when it is a high amount for obvious reasons.
yeah.
No, no, but I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
No,
oh,
no, no. I
I'm not gonna
understand
get it
because
this week.
you're
I'm not
gonna.
gonna get it this week. It's no big deal. Like, whatever. I'm not gonna win anyway. I don't need to buy it this week. But like when it's this high, I normally don't care. Like,
Yeah.
I gotta feel like I put my name in the hat.
uh, it's just that it's insane, like how legitimately how lucky you have to be to pull the right numbers, to guess the right numbers, and then have those numbers pulled
Oh,
Uh,
I'll tell
d-
you, here's the thing. I get your point. You're absolutely correct. For me, it's just more the fact of like the likelihood of that happening is like so slim anyway. Like
yeah, I
it's
mean, obviously it can always happen, and if it does happen, like,
I mean, don't get me wrong.
wow.
Like to be honest with you, yes, absolutely. But my whole thing is, it's like, is it actually going to happen? Most likely not. Like, but
Yeah.
I know it. But it's like it's the idea of like, and somebody told me this, and it hit me way harder than it needed to. Um, like emotionally, because I hate people. No, because it did. Because what they said is it's to give you hope that you could actually
Yeah.
like make your life better.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Like
absolutely.
it's
Like,
not
and I mean,
it's
the thing is that most of the time when people win the lottery, their life becomes worse
so yeah, because they've never because when you go from having no
because they
money
don't
to having,
because they don't know how to spend the money, they don't know how to handle the
but
money,
they also
and
don't know how to maintain it. That's the other thing. Because the as good as
they don't know how to maintain it. Yeah, and then it's just like getting swarmed by people that you don't know, or like all you
but
know.
like also like giving it to them too. Like
Yep.
as weird as it sounds, the amount of money that like is dished out. Because like the other thing too is this is always what kills me too is like what people don't realize. And this happened a lot with Extreme Homemaker Home Edition.
Hmm.
Yeah, how you as weird as it sounds, it doesn't sound right. I mean, I don't like the way it sounds, but I think that's the actual name of it. Like a lot of those houses went bankrupt after
Oh yeah, yeah.
because even though they didn't pay for a thing,
They couldn't afford the upkeep and the
they couldn't afford
maintenance
the
and the
upkeep, the
bills.
utilities that went up
Yep.
because the houses are bigger.
Yep.
So like a lot of them like lost their home, and then there was another show that came out that was helping the people pay for the houses that they almost lost again after they were just fixed. Well, they weren't just fixed because it wasn't right away.
Yeah, I
So
mean, it's not like it doesn't happen overnight.
no, but it does happen.
It's yeah.
But I think about that way too much because like because the funny thing is the first the I because I talked about this a lot. There would be three houses I wanted, right? My main residence, which would be in the Massachusetts Rhode Island area. Okay, that'd be the main
That's
one.
a broad area.
Well, it is because it's going to depend on like what exactly do I want because I think it's also
Yeah,
going to.
I understand.
But to be fair, I think it also depends on my other two houses because the other two houses I want like a woods vacation home, so
Hmm.
like Maine, Vermont, right? And then I want
Yep.
a beach home. Now the beach home, luckily, could technically be in Massachusetts.
It could be in Massachusetts. It could be in Florida. It could be in California.
It
You know.
also, well, I want to stay on this side of the coast. Um, this side of the country, I mean. But it also technically could be in Rhode Island as well.
Yeah.
You should see some of the houses in Barrington, right? So while I was doing the search, as I've been doing it, actually, I want to make this clear. All joking aside, like taking the jokes out of this, when I was looking for a house, I put in the like restrictions that I had, like I could only
Uh,
afford like this much house. It without fail, I would be getting randomly $1 million home.
ones that are way out of your price range.
There was one that was 12 million, and I almost threw my phone out
Yep.
the window. I was
Yep.
like, "Why are you showing me this?"
No, that happened to me too.
Okay,
100%.
but no,
I
no, but
set my limit and it was like, "Oh yeah, here's this unreached like
but what
it
kills
was
me is it's
way
like
out of
but it also says it's a perfect choice for you, and
Yep.
it would always
Yep.
say that, and I'd be like, "I'm so mad at that." Because don't get me wrong, it did most of the houses that they would show you were legitimately in your price range and in the
Yep.
area you were looking. But then there would be like the random one. Like the one that threw me off the most was it was 12.8 million, and it was in Bristol, and I'll never forget it. Um, Beautiful house, beautiful property.
Uh-huh.
It basically had the whole peninsula to itself. Um, oh, it was beautiful. But I'm like, why? Like you have to go. Honestly, Mike, you had to go through Colt State Park to get to the house.
They want to say like they want to just show you like, "Oh, this is what you could have," but
If you did your life right.
yeah, if you just like made better life choices when you were just born, like okay.
If you would have put money down in a house the moment you were born, you would have had this. You would be able to afford this house.
Oh.
I love it when people say that to me too. Like especially when I talk about like what my percentages and everything, they'll be like, "Oh, well, maybe you should have done it earlier." And I'm like, there's been some people where I've just looked at them and I'm like, "You really don't know me at all."
You really don't know what the world is like.
Well, it's not even that, but it's like you like everyone it was known me has known I've been looking for like many years.
Yeah.
But like, and it's like, and even then, I still got. I shouldn't say I got screwed because that's not the accurate word. But like, my percentage went higher than what I was originally quoted because I was originally turned down on the offer. So then I had to put the offer technically back in to the bank.
Oh, right. Yep. I remember that. Yep.
I mean, not that it
Because the first people
they had
had
cash.
backed out.
Well, yeah, but it was also a cash offer, so I was like, and I think I definitely told Chris. I don't remember if I told you, but I might have told you. But like that was the last offer I was putting for the year because I was like, I
Oh,
need to,
that you didn't tell me.
because I was like, I need to enjoy the holidays because I've just been so miserable.
Hmm.
As you know, like the process sucks. Um,
Yep.
but I was like, I want to enjoy the holidays, so I'm like, I don't want to like flip out on family more than I already do. So I'm like, let's not like think about that. But then it happened anyway, so I was like, oh well,
Well, this
yay!
makes it better.
It's like, well, now I have happy news. But what's funny is it's like what killed me was for the for the holidays. It was like, oh, so did you move in yet? It's like, well, I haven't actually signed it yet.
Have you moved in yet? I literally just got my offer accepted.
Like, and we haven't filled out the paperwork, so it's like not official yet. So, but yeah, so I'm like, this will be, and I'm actually just looking. I'm actually looking forward to the because I don't know if you saw my Snapchat. You might not have.
I don't. Oh, I don't look at Snapchat anymore. It's muted.
Oh well, that's fine. I sent it to your wife. She loved it. Um, you can ask her about it. She literally was like, "This is my dream living room," because my uncle built an addition on his house,
Oh, yep,
um,
yep.
and so I was dog sitting, and the room is done technically in April, but it's only recently got the furniture in
Oh,
because like
okay.
furniture was backlogged like you wouldn't believe.
Yep,
Um,
I remember.
so anyway, so like it's now furnished and everything, and so like Steph goes, "This is my dream living room," and I go, "Well, it's a reality here." She goes, "Tall ceilings, massive bookshelves," and I'm like, "Yep, beautiful. Like you should see it in natural light." Because I'm like, because it's like irritate Mike about it. I don't care. Let him build another extension. Because I'm a jerk. Um, I'm a great friend though. Showing your wife what she could have.
My response is she can get it this time.
That's fair.
So
But no, it was just funny because I sent it because I think I did know that you don't use Snapchat anymore, but I still sent it to you, which is even funnier. So anyway, so I sent it and she was like the first one to respond to be like, "Oh, it's beautiful," and I'm
yeah,
like, "Yeah." I go, but I'm more of like the dog like rolling around like a crazy person than the actual living room.
yeah. Let me just bask in the glory.
Yeah, pretty much. Um, but no, honestly, it turned out really well. The only thing I have to say about it, like, and this is gonna sound really weird and also first world problems for sure. 100%. Like,
I'm glad you're
I'm
aware.
100% aware of this. But like, it's also not my house. Make that very clear too. Um, and I think it's just because it's not fully decorated yet. It's a lot of empty space right now. And like the
Okay, yeah.
room, so it's like a lot of negative space that just looks weird. Like it looks like they, if you look at it now, it looks like the room is built too big.
Hmm.
As weird as that sounds,
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah. Because it's not filled in. It's
yeah,
everything doesn't fit.
it's like there's about like this much. So the couch to the wall. So like the couch stops here, let's say, and then the wall is like further back, and so there's like a mat. It's a walkway basically around the whole room, but it's just
Mhm.
weird. Meaning like it's just awkwardly set because then you have all the plugs in the walls too, and it's like there's nothing there. So it's like a lot of like they definitely have to put more furniture in, and they know it. But like it's very nice.
Mm. That's always good.
They were happy that the way it turned out. but they were really
Good.
worried about it because
Because it was taking too long, or just like,
taking too long. It turned out to be more expensive than the original quote, which, to be fair, they
of
weren't
course.
super surprised about. Like they were expecting it to be.
Hmm.
I don't know if the ghosts have finally decided to show their head, but weird things are happening.
The face of like, what was that?
when
Oh
when
god.
when you notice that things are doing stuff in front of you and behind you, you're just like, I'm done. This will be my last. This will be my last video. It might never air because if without me, it's not
You
gonna.
might never press the upload button. Oh,
Yeah,
that's funny.
yeah. It was just. I mean, yeah. I mean, we know my house is. Although I do have to say, like, nothing's like significantly has happened, but it's just been weird stuff. I know it's just awkward to say, but it's like nothing that actually scares me, and maybe that's
Just
why it's
the way that you said that, it's like we know my house is haunted, but nothing significant has happened yet.
yeah, like the snow hasn't been ripped out by the comet. Like it's like we know it's here, but we're okay with
They're
it.
hanging out. They haven't done anything bad yet. This is
I'm
how
back.
paranormal activity started, where the ghost is just having fun, and then it's just getting more and more dangerous as things progress.
I think the more and more they learn about me, the more and more they don't want to take over my life. And honestly, I think that's what makes it better. Honestly, I think just living here has made it easier. And they're just
Oh.
like, maybe we want you gone. Like you're bumming us out. We're dead and we're bummed. Okay,
It's we need a hit. You know, we need that. We see you taking it. Do you want to share?
pretty much. All right, Mike. After that battle, we're going to end there.
Already?
Yeah, it's actually I had to look because I didn't believe it. But we
There's
definitely
oh,
next, huh?
oh wow, 8:20. Oh wow, I thought we started at 8:30, so that's why I was caught off guard. Okay.
Well, technically it was like 8:28, but yes. Because remember, we stop at like the 50, like we start to wrap up at the 50 mark.
So you want me to stop or
No, stop. Because
okay?
we're because
Yeah,
because we.
I need 5,000 more XP.
Well, no, my whole point I'm making is just because I know we normally drag out the outros a little bit, like we're doing right now, aka me. I shouldn't say me. But sometimes it is you, to be fair.
It
This
is.
time
It
it's
is.
100, but this time 100% this week. But anyway, anything you want to add before I close this out?
No, I mean, I don't know what level you want to get to. I'm my
Again, I've
ride
already.
on.
I mean, I'm at 49. I mean,
Yeah,
for all
my
that,
ride on is the last one I need to level up. He needs 5,700 more XP. So depending
and
on the Pokemon I get, I
so here's
can
my
get that
question:
very
do you want
quickly.
to do it at 49 or 50?
It doesn't matter to me. My ride on is literally the last one that needs to hit 50. It's at level 49.
Oh, oh,
Everything
oh,
else is
oh,
50.
oh. Okay, so you're just so realistically you're waiting for me.
Yeah.
'Cause-
So it's literally whatever you want to do.
all right, well, we'll talk about it next episode. For now, well, if you made it this far into the video, we are actually 7 matches in, almost without 8. Um, so next episode, we're going to be working on potentially building our team more slash facing. We're definitely going to be facing Giovanni next episode without a problem. And then
Next episode, I didn't rate. I'll be honest. I know last episode I was like, oh, we can definitely get Giovanni and do all this other stuff. I didn't realize we had to get 3 levels because honestly, that extra level did make a little bit of a
it
difference.
does make a huge difference, especially because there's nowhere really to.
Exactly. So like, if we just had to get to 49, it got there
Like as
kind of
weird as it
quickly. We
sounds,
could have gotten.
It's a lot easier once we defeat Giovanni because then we get
Yeah.
to Victory Road and we could
It's
level
just
up.
yeah. It's just whatever,
Correct.
face the rival one more time, and then our
Absolutely.
last couple encounters. So
Correct.
uh,
So for now, I'm pretty sure we'll definitely, without a doubt, we'll be facing Giovanni, facing our rival, and get into Victory Road.
mhm.
I think we should be able to get all of our encounters.
No, we'll get
Um,
all the encounters. It's up to you if you want to
well,
just.
Moltres is the only one I think we're going to skip.
Well, so the so yeah, I was gonna say like it depends on if you want to even just attempt it.
I don't want to attempt it only because I'm afraid, because of what happened with Articuno last run, I don't want to risk it.
Yeah, I mean, it's the only thing is that because I don't think you had a Mewtwo this time against
No,
the
I
that one.
don't think so, but I don't want to risk it either way.
I don't blame you. So the only other thing, because I know we were able to catch the other legendary, was the Zapdos encounter.
Right.
We never did that one. So I don't I we could
Well,
have
wait,
two legendaries on our team because I think it was Zapdos Moltres.
wait a minute. I don't remember. I'm not gonna
So
lie.
I mean, if you that it's entirely up to you. If you don't want to take the chance, I don't blame you because we
Oh
have a
no,
solid team,
I don't think I have a power or sleep
huh?
powder. I don't think it's good. I think I don't have a status move that will make it easier to catch.
Right, because Venusaur you
Last one I
taught
did.
because
Last one I
Venusaur,
did
yeah,
because I
Venusaur you
had
have poison powder.
Thunder Wave.
Yeah, because you had something,
I had something
but
that caused it might have been sleep powder. I don't remember exactly what it was, but something to make it so I could actually attempt to catch the Pokemon.
yeah, like I said, it's up to you if you want to just try it. If you don't want to, I don't blame you.
I'm gonna
We
say
like I said,
no. I'm gonna firmly say no.
and I want to sit here and say you're right about us extending this outro for no reason whatsoever. So good night. We'll talk to you guys later.
Yeah, make sure to like and subscribe down below. Have a wonderful night. Bye bye.